Hey, this is Tim Durling, Tim's Vinyl Confessions. Welcome back to another episode. I don't know when this is going to air. What's going on today outside is we've got a major blizzard going on. We're still well into January now, so I'm home and I thought I would make myself useful and film some episodes. Today I want to talk about an artist that's well known in Canada among classic rock fans and in pockets throughout the world. Unfortunately, never really broke through, although he's a fantastic guitar player, great songwriter, good singer, and has done a lot of great music over the years. I'm talking about Kim Mitchell. Kim Mitchell started in the band Max Webster, which came out in 75, went till about 80, 81. Rush fans will know that name because obviously they toured with Max Webster. They were on the same label in Canada, Anthem Records, and they collaborated on an excellent song called Battle Scar. If you're a Rush fan and have never heard this song, I would definitely suggest seeking it out. Kim Mitchell went solo in 1982, released several albums. Not all of them were released in the States, although a lot of them were. I believe I have all of the Kim Mitchell albums that were available on vinyl, and mine are all Canadian pressings. I'm going to talk about them on this latest Tim's Vinyl Confessions. This is Kim Mitchell's debut EP. It's self-titled. It came out in 1982. On Anthem Records, so he continued his, at that time, label association, the same label that Max Webster was on, so he continued as a solo artist. This EP, I spent a lot of money buying a copy of this on CD. Very, very, very hard to find. A company called Wounded Bird put it out briefly in the early 2000s, and then it went out of print. And I wish I'd have picked it up when I did, because I paid a lot of money for it on eBay. But first EP, no hit singles off of it, but some very good music. 5 songs, 2 on side A, 3 on side B. This is the record, typical Anthem Records logo that was used at the time. If you've watched my Rush and Coney Hatch episodes, then this label will be very familiar to you. That's first EP. Kim's first full-length album came out in 1984, a Kimbo logo. Here it is. If you've got this on cassette or CD, if you've got it later, you may be wondering, what is this cover? This is the only copy with this cover that I've ever seen. The more common one has a red background, has Kim on the front cover with a hat, shades, and guitar, and I think he's smoking a cigarette. I don't know what the story is with this version of it, but I'm kind of glad I located this one. This is a Canadian issue. At this point, Kim Mitchell's albums were on Alert Records in Canada, not Anthem. In the States, this album was released on Bronze Records, which was distributed by Atlantic. I don't have any version of that, which it would be cool to find. I don't know if it was made on CD, but it would be certainly cool to find. This was a big album for Kim Mitchell. Contained one of his signature songs, a little song you may have heard called Go for a Soda. It's also got Feel It Burn, Lager and Ale. It's a great, great, great album. And this is the inner sleeve. And this is what the record itself looked like. I think this is pretty common for Alert Records to use. I don't know if it's any coincidence, a lot of independent Canadian record labels started with A. There was Alert, Anthem, Attic, Aquarius. I'm not sure why that is. Next up, another big album for Kim Mitchell. This is probably his single biggest selling album in Canada, Shaken Like a Human Being. This album contained his big hit Patio Lanterns, also has That's the Hold, Easy to Tame. This is a good album. And this is a Canadian Columbia House issue as well. This album, actually, I didn't know this for years. This actually came out in the States on Atlantic Records. I would love to find a U.S. Atlantic CD to this. I'm guessing it's very hard to find. The lyrics and credits. Now, Kim Mitchell collaborated, as he did in Max Webster, with a guy named Pi Dubois. They decided to put a picture of Pi on here. Apparently they're estranged since then. Pi Dubois, also, if you're a Rush fan, certain Rush songs, including a little one called Tom Sawyer. Pi Dubois was a co-writer on that with Neil Peart. Same Alert label. And only one more on vinyl, even though he has several albums. 1989, Rockland. This album also came out in the U.S. on Atlantic Records, but this is Canadian Columbia House issue as well. Seems like all of these were. The odd thing about it is that none of them I bought originally. And cool little picture of Kim there with his Strat. He has a special name for that guitar, and I can't think of what it is. Lyrics and credits. And let's see what the vinyl itself looks like. Same Alert Records logo. It's Kim Mitchell. Some of it's very commercial. Some of it's quite hard side of hard rock. A little quirky. It's musician type music, but not like prog, not prog like Rush, but just very chops driven. He's always had top-notch players in his band, and even though you don't always hear it on his radio singles, he is a fantastic guitar player, and he's a good singer too. He doesn't get credit for his vocals, but he has a very distinctive tone. Obviously not to everyone's taste. That's why he never really broke into the US, although I believe Go for a Soda did hit the top 100. I think his website is kimmitchell.ca. He also does radio work. I think he does afternoons in Toronto and Q107. So basically an all-around. And then he'll go on tour and he'll open up for bigger shows. If you get a chance to see him at concert, it's always, great musicianship, and you'll have a good time. That's Kim Mitchell on this edition of Tim's Vinyl Confessions. As always, thank you for watching.